first youth fund within our foundation. And he's raised about $10,000 this year to fund projects here to his heart that are within our umbrella of supporting young global leadership. And we have an award for him, and then he's going to speak about it. At age 17, he spent years already in school promoting various highly successful philanthropic efforts. He's been writing for the Stewardship Report. I've published some of his stories in the Daily Kos, and now he's actually writing for the Daily Kos himself. I'm always confused when kids like leave your column to start writing on their own. Is this a good thing or a bad thing? But it's actually a very good thing. So anyway, everything else I've said, other than he embodies the characteristics of honor, intelligence, benevolence, and integrity, and second, you can see the phone call or text message. I don't know what these kids get. He has just been accepted into New York University's Stern School of Business. Excellencies, ambassadors, honored guests, friends, and family. It's an honor and a pleasure to be with you here tonight, and I want to thank you all for coming. I'd also like to thank Skadden Arts and the James J.W. Luce Foundation for putting this wonderful event together. My grandpa Saul, may he rest in peace, throughout his entire life inspired my work ethic and gave me perspective on my own life. My grandpa showed me the true beauty and joy in doing philanthropy. See, my grandfather, after building a successful electronic company from scratch, dedicated much of his time, efforts, and affluence to nonprofit causes. Now, whether it be signing a check to a needy individual, or building an educational institution for a lacking community, my grandfather never rejected a request, big or small. See, my grandfather believed that every person and every cause was equal in importance. And I think these were the first seeds instilled in me that would later develop into the passionate fire for philanthropy that I have today. I would say my first personal interaction with philanthropy was a few years ago when I hosted a charity talent show for my local community for kids with cancer. Now, it was a lot of fun, I had a blast, but it was also a success. And what shocked me and my friends about this success was we had fun making this event a success. We had fun doing good. And I became obsessed with the concept of having fun and doing good at the same time. Then when I came into high school, I saw that the kids weren't happy with the 40-hour community service requirement. And honestly, why would anyone want to spend 40 hours a year doing charity work when they can be with their friends, hanging out, playing basketball? And that's when it hit me. I decided to combine the two. I said, why don't I unite kids with mutual interests to tackle philanthropic issues of their choice? So for example, I had a basketball team host a charity basketball tournament. I had a group of jet setters host a charity party. And this system worked. See, over the past few years, we have raised tens of thousands of dollars for nonprofits around the world. And I remember my grandfather used to tell me that he used to gain more from his giving than the people that he would give to. And I never believed him. Honestly, I just think I didn't understand him. Now, at 17, I can proudly and humbly say that I'm beginning to understand the wise words of my grandfather. Whether it be the smiles on the children's faces, autistic children, or the giggles of the elderly, or the hope in the eyes of the healing, philanthropists get internal bliss every day. And I think that's what philanthropy is about. I don't think philanthropy is only about giving. It's a transaction. It's about giving up something of your own to help somebody else and receive internal bliss in return. And I think that's the beautiful thing about life itself. Life doesn't require us to persevere through its challenges alone. We have each other. Lastly, I'd like to thank the good-looking man over there, Mr. Luce. Mr. Jim Luce has shown me that the essence of modern philanthropy is its global orientation. He has shown me that a philanthropist can truly change the world. And by granting me the Isaac J. Kasson Fund, helping me launch my newly World Youth Initiative, and giving me access to the Stewardship Report and all these networks, Mr. Luce has allowed me to expand my philanthropy beyond horizons I could never imagine. And I want to thank him for that. And again, I want to thank you all for coming, and I look forward to speaking to each and every one of you. Thank you. Before I leave, we have a message from the youth of tomorrow. These are three 13-year-olds who I've been mentoring, and we have a gift for you. Jack Franco, Stephanie Franco, and David Hedaya, if you could please come up.
Hi, I'm Jack Franco, and I'm 13 years old. My cousin David, my sister Stephanie, and I co-founded the charity crew and have raised a few $1,000s since our initiation at the beginning of this year. Our most recently launched project is called the $2 program.
Hi, I'm David Hedaya, and I'm also 13 years old. The $2 program we started involves students from participating schools that donate only $2 a month to charity. By doing so, we are emphasizing to the youth that a small amount of help from a large, united people can have a powerful impact.
The charity crew, the Isaac J. Casson Fund, and the World Youth Initiative would like to present a gift to Mr. Jim Luce and the James J. Dudley Luce Foundation in thanks to begin a long-lasting partnership. Here we have a check for $500 for Orphan International Worldwide, Mr. Luce's wonderful organization, and $2,040 for Sephardic Bikor Cholim Sandy Relief Fund, which we would like to donate through the Luce Foundation.
Verklempt, is that a word? Be careful what you wish for. It's amazing. Yeah, these kids are incredible. Really incredible. I sometimes think that if I can't in the next 22 years, which is basically what I think I have ahead of me, pull this together as an institution, I failed. But when I see the young people behind me and the potential, I'm absolutely convinced that we're passing on the generation, the torch to the next generation, and it just excites me beyond belief. Thank you guys so much. Christopher Rim, I've also known now for about 2 years, right? What is this, Chris? Chris runs an anti-bullying organization in New Jersey called It Ends Today. When I first met Chris Rim, I thought to myself, this kid reminds me of myself when I was young. He is just really right on. He likes organizations. He's not so much of a foundation guy. He's a non-profit, let's do stuff guy. We have an award from Chris. Chris is one of our Luce leaders for 2012, one of two. And what can I tell you about Chris? You already know that he's all these great things. He writes, and I've written about him, and he's written in the stewardship report. And I'll tell you about yourself. This is for you, so let's get a picture quick. Let's look at the Nancy name. When I was a kid growing up in Ohio, you couldn't wear an umbrella. You couldn't carry an umbrella to school because that meant you were like a sissy or whatever, and you'd get beat up. So I know about being bullied at school, and Chris has addressed that in New Jersey when people have committed suicide and whatnot. It's actually impacted Chris personally, and he's actually done something about it. Chris, I'll hold that for you, and then you'll talk. Thank you.
Hi, I say thank you to Jim Luce for inviting me to this event, and also to Vada Von Schaus for connecting me with Jim Luce, and also being a sponsor of my organization, It Ends Today Incorporated. The It Ends Today organization is a non-profit anti-bullying organization which visits schools in the New Jersey area to talk to students about bullying. Our organization is different than every other non-profit anti-bullying organization because we're students speaking to students. In middle school, the PTA hired a motivational speaker to speak about bullying, and it was 45 minutes long, and it cost $6,000. At the end of the presentation, nothing happened.